that needs the help.
Things We Lost in the Fire is the story of two damaged people thrown together in the aftermath of overwhelming loss. The intense drama stars Benicio Del Toro as the struggling drug addict and Halle Berry as the grieving widow trying to rebuild her life. As the characters navigate grief and denial, they learn to love again. Berry knew she could bring to the part her kind of Oscar-winning depth.
Well, I had to sort of pursue the studio. You know, it wasn't written for someone like me, so in their minds, they wouldn't think of a girl like me. But I expressed interest early on, and I wanted to really play this part. And they said, well, maybe you're right, maybe you're not, but let's get a director and see what the director feels. So luckily, when they got Susanna Bier, and I actually had a chance to meet with her, then, you know, we clicked instantly. So the opportunity was
Yours.
Berry, seen here pregnant with her first child, is philosophical about the choices she makes between both serious and popcorn movie roles. There's art and there's commerce, she says. The big movies take you around the world and make you globally famous, but it's the little movies, like Things We Lost in the Fire, that you do for the love of the art. Berry teams well with Danish director Susanne Bier, who specializes in tender dramas on human frailty.
Yeah, I think not only could the couple be, there's such a, before the tragedy happens, there's such a very normal, all-American kind of family. It's the American family of the 21st century, you know, the way they look and the tone and the way they feel. Yeah, it could happen to anyone. Your life could all of a sudden just take an odd turn and you're left to deal. Life and surviving, you know, the ups and downs of life, mainly surviving the valleys. There's so much, the greatest life lessons are in the valleys of life. When you're struggling, that's when you have the greatest capacity to learn something about yourself and about other people. And I've had many opportunities to do that, and with that comes a confidence and a knowledge and a knowing of yourself that is pretty hard to deny, I think.
Accept the good, Jerry.
Do they glow in the dark?
They're fluorescent.
Halle Berry, one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood and one of the most accomplished. From her early days as a beauty queen winning Miss Teen All-America to Miss Ohio USA, to the coveted Emmy and Golden Globe, then on to the pinnacle, picking up an Academy Award for Best Actress. Winning for her role as the wife of a man on death row in Monsters Ball, Halle Berry is the first woman of African-American descent to have taken out the Best Actress. The ex-cheerleader and prom queen is loved for her easygoing nature and lack of pretension. With great humor, the actress accepted her Razzie Award as Worst Actress for her performance as Catwoman, saying, "To be at the top, you must experience the rock bottom." Despite her ongoing health issues relating to type 1 diabetes, the actress continues to glow and even topped the 2007 list as the world's most fabulous 40-something celebrity. Critics say Berry is brilliant in Things We Lost in the Fire, acting with heartbreaking efficiency in a nakedly honest, often gut-wrenching look at the emptiness of grief and the slow process of recovery. As her final role before her hiatus into motherhood, Berry wanted to make an impression, and she has. Her performance is drawing comparisons to the emotional rawness of her Monsters Ball character. She says she responds well to tortured characters, to the underdog, the one always fighting to overcome an obstacle. Director Susanne Bier tells Cinema Nouveau that her communication with actors is the most essential part of the storytelling and describes Berry as incredibly dedicated, very creative, courageous, and very concerned that it all be honest. particularly struck Bea about the actress was her complete lack of vanity. She informed the Oscar winner on the first day, "You're not going to wear any makeup." The actress agreed. "And she is incredibly beautiful," says Bea. "Even at 4 o'clock in the morning, she's incredibly beautiful." Halle Berry told Cinema Nouveau that becoming a mother will change the role she chooses and is sure to make her a richer, deeper human being.
See how he's spinning around like that? Brian used to do the same thing in basketball games, soccer games, any game.
I know. I miss the silliness.
Things we lost in the fire, an unvarnished study of grief.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna feel happy.